The use of hard drives as data storage facilities have grown over time. Unlike in the past, when most information was kept on paper and filed in cabinets, documents are now stored in drives as soft copies. When a drive is totally used and the data on it stored somewhere else, there is a need to destroy it safely. That is when you must look for a hard drive shredding Austin service provider. The disks contain information that in most cases is confidential to the owner. With this in mind, it is vital to make sure that the information does not get to the wrong hands when the drives are no longer in use, similar to the case of paper documents that are shredded in secure environments. To make sure no one takes away anything, this trend takes place with the drives. There are many companies that offer these services. It is not an easy task picking a suitable one. In order to make sure you have the right company for such jobs, you must take certain precautions. It is important to make sure the company you pick meets the necessary requirements. These requirements include having a good machine that can do the job on site. Competing businesses can do anything to get over each other. Some people use unscrupulous means to beat their competition, including leaking information that is sensitive to their opponents. This is a reality that many businesses are aware of. For this reason, they all try to choose a credible firm for such kinds of sensitive jobs. There is no better way of securing this data other than by making sure the firm you contract to do this job actually does it right on site. Even paper shredders have come to realize that clients cannot trust them completely with the destruction of paper documents if they take the material away to destroy later. Many things can happen to cause problems that can hinder the firm from doing their job securely. Consider the cost when looking for a service provider. Different firms will charge different rates depending on the circumstances and logistical challenges involved. Make sure you also pay attention to the employees, because they can also cause malicious damage. A snoopy employee of the shredding company can easily get information to the wrong hands. A good firm that employs bad workers cannot do a good job at this. The profile of the companies you contract for such tasks is important. Instead of contracting firms that can compromise on the security of your data, make sure you find a firm that has a good work history in the sector within the area. Finding the best service provider when you have many options to choose from is always a difficult task. Other factors to look at when choosing hard drive shredding Austin service providers include the safety of the environment. Environmental concerns about pollution have been growing over the last decade. There are already concerns about global warming, and its effects are already visible. Make sure the company you contract does this job safely.